everyone, welcome to my channel. I request you all to subscribe to my channel so you will get the notification in right time. So let's have a quick recap of the last class. So we have studied about the history of QBasic, its introduction, and how to install QBasic in your Android application, right? Android phone. So now in this class we are going to study about some elements of QBasic. Okay, elements of QBasic. In a programming language, there are some basic elements which are required to construct a QBasic program or any language program. So what are those elements? There are 5. The first one is character set. Constant, variables, operators and statements. So let's go through it each one by one. Okay, the character set. What is a character set actually means? It is a set of alphabets, digits, special symbols, okay, which have their own meaning and function in the programming language. Okay, like alphabets A to Z, capital and small, numbers and special symbols like plus, minus, multiply, and this is the symbol of multiply actually, students, this one. Sorry, this one. Okay, brackets. So these all things comes under the character set. Okay. Okay, now constants. What are constants? Constant are some values which cannot change during the program execution. Okay, which means it can be letters, words, numbers or special characters. If you want to fix a value and don't want to change it, you need to set the value as constant. Okay, like for mathematical operation, if you want to calculate the sum of only 10 and 20, not any other number, then you have to set a as 10, const a equals to 10 and const b equals to 20. So you have to mention cons with the variable name. Okay, so there are two types of constant. If you want to fix number constant, that is a numeric constant, and if you want to fix a string constant, means like alphabets, letter, my name, suppose Parsha, so it's a group of characters. Like here, address, if you want to fix this address, you need to put it inside the double quotes and you have to write cons a equals to like that. Okay, okay, now I was talking about variable, right? So what is a variable actually? Like int a equals to b, int a equals to 10. What is this a and all? Okay, so actually a or the variable, it is a variable, and a variable is the name given to the memory location which has a value. Okay, which can be also be null also. Means when you declare a variable, it stores some space in the memory. Okay, like see here, numeric variable class equals to 6. That means this 6 value is assigned to the variable class, and this class is going to save in memory, and 6 is the value of class variable, and the name of variable here is class. Okay, and if you want to save string type of variables, you have to write inside the double quotes, and you need to follow by this dollar sign also. Okay, like class equals to $6 SIX and inside double quotes. Okay, see here, address, you have to put this one dollar sign, see here, equals to, the value should be inside the double quote and this dollar sign should be after the variable name. Okay, 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 now let's move to the operators. What are the operators in QBasic? Operators are some symbol which define some type of operation. So what can be that operation? There can be arithmetic, relational, or logical. Okay, so there are three types of operators in QBasic. Arithmetic. So arithmetic means mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, division, and exponential. Exponential means power, like 2 to the power of 2 means 2 multiplied 2 times, it is 4. 5 to the power 3, that means 5 multiply 3 times. This power is also known as exponential. Okay, and mod. Mod means remainder. When you divide a number by another number, when you get that remainder is known as mod. Okay, that mod is actually modulus. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now another one, relational. Relational means when you compare two value of the same type, like less than, greater than, less than equals to, greater than equals to. This one, two angular bracket, it is not equal to, and another one is equal to. So when you get some result of comparison, it can be either true or false. Okay, true means 1 and false means 0, because our computer works in binary system, right? Okay, so the next one, logical operators. Logical operators means our computer, our CPU work on the logical basis also, right? ALU, like arithmetic logical unit, it perform both mathematical and logical operations. So what are that logical operations? Our logic? No. Logical operations means there are three logical operators that are and, or, not. So these three logical operators are calculated or performed by the ALU. Okay, and other things also. So in the next class we will discuss more about logical operators. Okay, so this much for today only. Please revise through it, and if you have any query, please tell me. Okay, thank you, bye bye, take care.